Hi, good morning everybody. Stevie here from Never Too Late to Travel. Travelled down from Bangkok yesterday, 9-hour drive to here in Udon Thani. And this morning we've come to Wat Pho Chai Si, which is quite a well-known temple in this area. And it's quite a large place and quite a lot to see. The gardens are interesting to say the least. There are some macabre characters and some nice water features. So I'd like to invite you to have a walk around with me and see what you make of it yourselves. We're starting here in the entrance, and the first thing that strikes you is these big stone carvings. So we'll have a look at that and I'll take you for a walk around. So this is one of the stone statues that greets you when you enter the temple, and this place is about 57 kilometers away from Udon Thani. Quite easy to find on Google Maps. Just Google it and you'll find the location quite easy. Some of the stone figures are not yet completed. This one is still waiting for a head. But as you can see, it's a very, very large sitting Buddha. And some more head carvings there, which I presumably will fit on the rest of the bases later on. As with everything in life, it takes time to complete, so you can't expect it to be done in just a few weeks or a few months. Magnificent Buddha face there, absolutely stunning. It'll be absolutely great once it's completed. As you can see, some of the rebar sticking out on the top there, so they'll be adding more features to it at a later date. And here we have one of the main temple halls, which sits in the middle of a nice lake. Very, very peaceful surroundings, and not too many people around today. As we look from here, it doesn't look like there is much happening, but in a few minutes when we walk around the other side, you'll see there is a lot of activities here. Quite a lot to see. So this is the first of the hall. We'll take our shoes off and go and have a look inside. This hall is a lot larger than I first anticipated, and just looking around at the paintings on the walls and the amount of light that's actually thrown in from the windows, it makes for a stunning surroundings. So in all, I'm very pleased to have come and visited it. Also in this temple, when we walk around a little bit further, we'll see some quite interesting macabre gardens, and that tells the story between heaven and hell of Buddhism. Lots of glass in the hall, and it reflects all the pictures from one side to the other. Makes for a stunning effect. This temple is one of the more prestigious around Udon Thani. Not many people actually come out to visit, to be honest. It's kind of one of those hidden gems that few people seem to discover when they're touring. Today also not too busy, very quiet, although it is a Sangram period. Few people around, but we're not overrun by anybody today. What a magnificent view there. The ceiling and the Buddhas and the paintings and the glass, it's just really, really dramatic effect. And some of the Buddha figures, they're so lifelike, you have to really look close to see that they're actually models. Well, this is the first part of the tour of visiting this temple. We're now going to have a walk by the side of the lake and make ourselves towards the little market that they have here in the grounds. Quite a lot of fish here in the lake, and people taking time to feed the fish, as you can appreciate from the video. Lots and lots of fish in there. Plenty of parking area, but as I said previously, not many people here today. Few tour buses. So we'll continue our walk through this small temple market to the first of the macabre exhibitions, and see if you find that interesting. I must say that nothing on the market here is overly expensive, which is quite common for markets found in temple grounds, and a reasonable selection of small items for sale, including second-hand clothes. So this area is the first model exhibition of the terrors of not following the right path and the punishments that you can incur. Very, very gruesome, very, very graphic, but nevertheless very, very interesting. Some of the punishments I wouldn't like to be on the receiving end, but that's life. I think the children find it quite gruesome and interesting. Even more severe punishments here. The dog taking out the intestines of some poor soul that didn't follow the path, and one other individual being sawn in half by a big tree saw. Not the best way to end your life, I suppose, but if you don't follow the path, that's what you can expect. The models are very, very well made, and the graphics on them are quite intense. I have seen another place with models of a similar nature, and that was up at Ban Waeng, and I think that one follows the same theme. If you look at my video list, you'll find the video amongst the temples. And here, in contrast to not following the path, we find peace and tranquility for those that believe and follow. I think you can appreciate the size of the temple is quite large, and it does cover quite a large area, and apparently the land was, well, a lot of the land was donated by the local population. So here we have another set of models there. Again, if you don't follow the path, you could find yourself naked and hanging from a tree. And from the brutality of not following the path, we can move into the gardens of heaven and find a different way of thinking in here. Absolutely beautifully presented. The colours are very, very vibrant, and there are very, very many models to take a look at. I did see quite a few people this morning taking pictures and selfies, and I can understand the reason why. It's been very, very well done. And again, this side of the garden also covers quite a large area, so you should allow yourself quite a little bit of time if you want to see everything that's available here. Interesting figure there of the horse and the carriage. Saw a lot of people taking pictures, particularly around that model. And again, moving from the gardens of heaven, we find another punishment area for those that didn't believe and didn't follow. Could well find yourself climbing this tree of spikes. There is signage to all these areas, but I'm afraid it's all in Thai, and I don't have the capability of translating. but for the Thai people that come here, I'm sure they would find it additionally interesting to be able to read the captions. And moving to the other side of the Gardens of Heaven, we'll slowly make our way to the far side of the temple. I believe there is a shrine there and a well that we'll take a look at before we depart. I'm sure most of you can appreciate the video is self-explanatory with the gardens and the figures. You know the difference between the heaven and the hell side of Buddhism, so it really doesn't take a lot of explanation. The video basically says it all. And now we're walking on to the last bit of the temple grounds and areas, where we hope to find the well and another shrine. Some interesting wood pieces here that people pay respects to, and at the top end there you'll see a selection of dresses that have been left, and also on top of these wooden beams you'll find makeup compacts that have been donated to the spirits. So this is the last shrine that we'll visit here in the grounds of the temple. You can walk around the outside, but the inner part is closed. As with most temples, you'll find the lottery sellers in abundance here. The belief is that if you buy the lottery ticket in the grounds of the temple, you increase your chances of winning. Here we have the sacred well. And because it's Songkran, you'll find the Thai people actually pouring water over some of the Buddha images there. And this is the far side of the shrine, and another interesting building here with some military figures inside. I would imagine that is in celebration of somebody's military career. So my friends, that really concludes our walk of the temple grounds, and I hope you've found it as interesting as I have. Please don't forget to subscribe and help support my channel. It's greatly appreciated, and where you deem it appropriate, please leave comments. Take care, my friends, and hopefully I'll catch you on the next one. Take care of yourselves. Bye bye.